Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. In today's video I will be showing you the process of us building our own raised bed. I did not have any plans on growing anything this year since we are in the middle of moving to our house, but during these cold and dark spring months I just couldn't help myself and I started growing a little bit, which evolved to quite a lot actually. I did not expect it to go so well, but I'm happy it did because now we have the space for it and we can go pick our own vegetables all summer. So I have my boyfriend here to help me building the raised bed since it's quite a lot of work. And we are starting off by discussing the layout and where the sun is the most of the day, so my tomatoes and bell peppers and chilies can get a lot of sun. Since we did not have any water here yet, we wanted to install something that could collect the rain the upcoming days, so this actually helps a lot because I could water everything with the rainwater until we got water in our house. And here we are just discussing the layout a bit more because we have limited sun in this area, so we just wanted to make the most out of it. And we quickly realized that the best way to go is a L-shaped raised bed. And so here I'm just preparing the ground, and we used dirt and gravel underneath with a thick and hard cardboard piece on top of that. And here you can see my boyfriend screwing in the wood for the raised bed. To fill the raised bed, I'm using gravel as the first layer, which helps reduce the amount of soil we need to use, because it's quite expensive actually here. And here we are making holes into the cardboard for drainage purposes. For the second layer, I'm using branches that we have just laying here on our property. These were cut off while they were clearing the trees for an electric line. And as I mentioned earlier, this is just to fill up the bed without using as much soil. This will break down eventually, but it also actually helps with drainage, which is all just very positive things. There's one thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video, and it's that everything that we build this raised bed with was for free. So we found all of the wood, all of the screws, and of course the gravel and the branches, all here on our property. So we built all of this for free except for the drill that we had to purchase, and of course the soil. So that's quite amazing. And we ended up buying 2 full trailers of soil for this raised bed. This first one was very expensive because it was the weekend and the only place open, but it felt like a good soil. The other one was from another place, which was a bit cheaper, but the soil had more rocks and sticks in it. So this will be a test with each of the beds with a different soil. So we'll see how it goes. And here in the background you will see 2 people walking around, and it's because we had a meeting with our controller, I think it's how you say in English. They are just measuring the house, that it's correct with all of the drawings of the house, which they were, so that's good news. And about 4 days after this, we had our very last meeting with the company that's building our house, and the meeting was the final inspection. We've used all of our energy left in our bodies, and we'll continue another day. This is a few days later, and we are continuing the raised bed projects. Eric is sawing and making the final touches of the wood, while I am just loosely planning where all of my plants will go. We've repeated the same lasagna bed structure on this side of the bed, and now we are filling it up with the second round of soil. I did 2 layers of this pelleted manure, which will release nutrients slowly over time. Since I'm planting cucumbers, they needed some sort of trellis to climb up on, and I am using a rose arch for this purpose. I will have 2 of them, and I think it will be very, very pretty, and I can always repurpose them for roses in the future. This may seem silly, but this is something that I've dreamed of for so long. To stand here and water my own plants and my own garden on my very, very own property from my own water. Before I could plant my tomatoes, I needed some structure for it to grow on. And unfortunately, I did not film a lot of this process because it was such a challenging and heavy project. But I will show you a clip in the end of this video where you can see it. But basically we ended up taking this off and doing another design which worked perfectly. I had 2 rows of tomatoes, so we had 2 rows of strings that were going down so I can give my tomatoes structure growing upwards. And here is the quick glimpse of the final structure. And you will get a better view of it in the next video, where I will be planting and actually even harvesting. So stay tuned.